Well, I'll say that I think him starting out and basically going from where he's working and seeing that, hey, there's an opportunity for me to take advantage on a small scale. I can't give a percentage on that, but let's say there are people in every company who would think that, okay, if I could skim a couple $1,000s or a couple $100,000 off the top here and not get caught, will I get caught? Okay, if I won't get caught, then let me try it. And so that's pretty much the start of the journey is hey, he feels a certain way seeing that hey, there's money and nobody's accounting for this money. Nobody's tracking it. So now there's his end. There's his way to be able to say, oh, well, nobody's paying attention to this money. Well, then now I can divert that money since nobody's paying attention to it and use it to build what I want. And that right there is the start of it. And then you go through every other stage with all these other books, and then you add in the complexities such as, hey, you got to deal with politics, you got to deal with lawyers, you got to deal with people at your companies, you got to deal with competitors, you got to deal with rivals, you got to deal with different markets that you're trying to affect, positive or negatively. Sometimes a combination of both to be able to achieve a dream. So that's pretty much the journey. Is you see the person from the beginning doing something that they ultimately have a vision in their mind and they know what they need to do to get there. It's just, are they going to do it? And do they have the intestinal fortitude to do it or try it, attempt it? And I guess the answer to that question would be if you're talking, and I don't think it's politically correct to say it anymore, but you're talking white collar and blue collar crimes, white collar crimes offer less penalties than blue collar crimes. So again, if you go to a company and embezzle millions of dollars, you receive less prison time than if you tried to rob a store. If you go in there with a gun or a knife and try to rob a store, you're going to get more prison time than you would if you tried to embezzle $20 million. So again, that's the difference in what type of crimes you're committing. So that's why I said it's for him. That risk was very negligible because again, I can embezzle money, I can take money and steal it, but if I get caught, okay, maybe he'll do a year in prison, get out, and then do it again. We see it every day in the real world. So I just said, okay, well, that's believable because it happens every single day.